Here's the best way to make Lucent and Throne and Liberty without swiping or as a free-to-play player. Check this out. I'm a free-to-play player myself, and you can make a ton of Lucent if you know what you're doing, so check this out. I'm going to put the best method at the end simply because I need watch time. One of the most common ways to make Lucent is to extract your items trait and sell it on the auction house. If you're confused about trading at all, check my tips video I just posted. So what you're going to do is go down to your inventory and click the trait extraction button, and all you need to do after that is find the item you want to pull the trait off of, and then do it. It costs you trait extraction stones, but you can buy these in the contract shop, and you can buy a ton of them with the currency that you get for drops. Shameless plug to come watch my stream. It usually doesn't cost too many of them, and it's easy to do. When you click into the trait, you can see the lowest cost available right now and what they sell for on average. I highly suggest not always undercutting everyone all the time and try to stick towards the average. As you can see, I've been doing that with various pieces. I opened up my shop and I can collect all these different pieces to make me some extra dough. The next method of making Lucent is selling the materials you get by doing Abyss dungeons. Abyss dungeons are those open world dungeons where you're fighting a ton of mobs. It's like the best mobbing area that can give some of the best equipment, but also a ton of crafting materials in the game. You can sell those crafting materials for a ton of money, especially if you play the market right. For example, on my last run, I got 9 precious marins. I can sell those for 20 bucks a piece. So I can make over 180 Lucent just from that one run on just that one material alone. By far, the best way to make money in this game is to sell lithographed items. And you might say, how do I do that? Typically, people get a bad taste in their mouth when they look at the weapons and they see that these weapons can sell for so much Lucent. But in actuality, that's the full item in and of itself. You can actually buy just the lithograph so you can craft it for yourself. You can only get a very small chance at getting an item you could sell on the shop that has a full item and completed. It needs to have this border around it. It needs to either be a perfect craft, which can be anywhere from 1% chance of it happening, or getting very lucky in the world. But in actuality, the vast majority of people are crafting their own item as long as they buy the lithograph, which can be significantly cheaper. Lithographing an item is very similar to trait extraction. As you go to your inventory in the bottom left and you click the lithograph button, grab any weapon that you want or armor, and you can choose to turn it into a lithograph that is sellable. It does require you to get a precious blank lithograph for either a weapon or an armor, but you can craft those over in Stone Guard at the senior weapon crafter and the senior armor crafter. Doing it properly with rare enough purples can net you big enough sales to fund your next purchase of another one of those blank lithographs and to keep rolling over that money and using your money to make more money. As you can see here, I just sold a lithograph for a wand for almost 4.8K. Those are some of the ways to make Lucent and Throne and Liberty, and I would highly suggest using that money to trade up your gear and become even stronger. Remember to use your money to make money, follow Shib, and come by the lives, and I'll see you soon.